Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I probably present to you my Judgment Day 2008 DVD review. As you see by the title, we're going to be reviewing Judgment Day 2008, and we're being going in chronological order. We started Royal Rumble, No Way Out, WrestleMania 24, Backlash, and now we're at Judgment Day. We're in the 5th out of my DVD review series, and we're going to go in chronological order, but if you want to see a DVD so bad reviewed, and I'm going to be starting on my documentary soon, but if you want to see a DVD review so bad, like say if you want to see Money in the Bank 2011 DVD reviewed. If you want to see it that bad, I will review it right then. I mean, early in the year, early on my channel, I said, okay, I'm going to go in chronological order, but if you want to see me request, go ahead. And I never got a chance to do that, so now it's by way of giving back to you guys, although I never really gotten anything. Just kidding. But anyway, I'd like to have $100, but anyway, basically, we're going to get off to the DVD review. Let's go ahead and get on to it. Let me just stretch over here because I'm fat, so... Alright, so, see on the cover, Triple H, Judgment Day 2008, spine, and there's no description on here, kind of surprising, not a lot of WWEs don't have descriptions. So, steel cage match for the WWE Championship, Triple H versus Randy Orton, World Heavyweight Championship for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship, Undertaker versus Edge, title was vacated by Big Guerrero, John Cena versus John Bradshaw, Layfield, or JBL, Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. Although that's not on the feature list, but again, don't know why. WWE Tag Team Championship match: the Miz and Morrison, and CM Punk and the ECW champion Kane. Triple threat match for the Women's Championship: Mickie James, the champion, versus Beth and Melina. So basically, let's go ahead and look on the inside. So basically, keep saying basically for some odd reason, and I have a strange white hand according to Anything Goes show. Anyway, you can see the disc right here, same as the cover, not anything special. And then you see a little insert with the chapters. Not much to it. This pay-per-view was nyeh, but anyway, I like most of the matches, not most, actually some of the matches. Judgment Day 2008. First match of the night, JBL versus John Bradshaw Layfield versus John Cena. A very boring, slow-paced matchup. And it wasn't that good of a matchup. Just let me tell you that right now. It was a very grounded matchup. I mean, JBL took control of this whole freaking match. JBL had John Cena grounded. John Cena never got up, I swear. John Cena, when he got up, it was because of JBL's own power. And because John Cena was playing the part, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Because I bet Triple H was like, "Let me tell you something, Cena. You're gonna go out there and you're just gonna lose all the time. And then you're gonna pull an attitude adjustment or an FU out of the hat, and you're gonna win the match, and everybody's gonna be happy. And you're gonna make me a lot of money." And this was a terrible opener. I think it just drained the crowd. I mean, the crowd wasn't that much into it. I mean, when Cena got out, they were like, "Yeah," and then when the match started, they're like, "Oh, God." And anyway, like JBL versus John Cena. Not that much, not a really good match. John Cena won at the Attitude Adjustment, like, out of nowhere. I mean, they couldn't have done that early. I mean, this match went too long. And even for a JBL match, I mean, JBL was the man in 2004 and 2005, being the longest reigning SmackDown WWE champion in history. But they really, I mean, when he came back in Armageddon 2007, booting Chris Jericho, and then 2008, he had after WrestleMania and Backlash, I mean, he had these 3 boring matches with Cena, which, not that good. Now, we're going to have the next match with the WWE Tag Team Championship match, Miz and Morrison versus CM Punk and Kane. This is actually a really enjoyable match, in my opinion. I was very curious on how this match would go, because in this feud it was very strange, like CM Punk and Kane, you didn't know how they were going to cooperate, but there were a lot of good spots with it, especially with John Morrison and CM Punk, very good spots, and Kane and Miz took like 2 or 3 bumps from Kane a lot of the time, because Kane choke slammed him out on like the padding about 2 times, I must say. I was surprised Miz, it was very questionable that Miz took those bumps. I was like, they must be paying him good money. Anyway, basically, John Morrison and Miz, they stole the victory. John Morrison got the snapshot, I think it was called, where John Morrison just like flips and does the move on CM Punk, and he got the 1, 2, 3, and that was basically the end of it. And they are still your WWE Tag Team Champions at this time. And now we get on to the next match on the card. The best match of the night. Not to mention, this was one of the best matches of the year. There were a lot of good matches in 2008, trust me. But this match was very good. I mean, there wasn't a match that came close to being as good as this. And a lot of people say, "Oh, Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels," but this match was great. And I'm not biased because I'm biased because this was Chris Jericho's match, but this was a really good match. I think the best match they had next to this was Unforgiven, some of the championship scrambles, and the unsanctioned match. I mean, Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho, they work really good. They have really good chemistry, and with that being said, it was just a really good match. Everything was toned right. A very good technical wrestling match. They went to the aerial, so everything was really good in this match. I loved it. Every minute of it, I was enthralled each time, and I was incredulous to see what they were going to be doing. And basically, Chris Jericho, the story behind this was that but it didn't make sense how they went from Shawn Michaels to Batista, although I can see it with Ric Flair, and then they give Chris Jericho, and he's wondering, "Oh, did you fake the injury or not?" And then Shawn Michaels says, "Oh, I didn't fake it," and then it was a very weird turn of the tide where they put Shawn Michaels on this whole year on 2008, and but it all set off with the Chris Jericho heel turn, which was good. So this was a really good match of the night by far. I'm probably going not in order, but let me just go ahead. Triple threat match for the women's championship: Mickie James versus Beth Phoenix versus Melina. Not the best match in the world, gotta say that, but Mickie James wins. But people were impressed with Beth Phoenix's strength because the way that she picked both Mickie James and Melina. Yeah, Melina. And picked them both up, which was really impressive at the time because not really any divas besides Chyna and had really had that kind of strength like Beth Phoenix had. Another match that was added onto the card that's not on here. There's a guy where it says Todd Grisham interviews Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy, he returned, which was very entertaining. I mean, you could actually predict it. MVP was wondering why he wasn't on the card, and then Matt Hardy came out because he just beat MVP at Backlash to become the new United States Championship, the new United States Champion. And actually, this was the pay-per-view that marked Chris Benoit's 1-year anniversary of his last pay-per-view. Oh my god. Anyway. So MVP was wondering why he wasn't on the pay-per-view. Matt Hardy come out and he says, "Oh, I got somebody that's better than you." And Jeff Hardy comes out, and this was an ish match. It was a good way to set. I was excited to see Jeff Hardy back. I mean, it was pretty predictable, but it was good to see Jeff Hardy back. So yeah, Jeff Hardy went with the Swanton Bomb. It was entertaining just to see Jeff Hardy back, and all in itself. Let's see, next match we have the World Heavyweight Championship match: Undertaker versus Edge. This match ended on when Edge and Undertaker. This was a pretty good match, I must say. It was better than their Backlash match, in my opinion. They were both going at it again. I was tired of this Vicky Guerrero interference and stuff like that. I just wanted a clean Undertaker Edge match without Vicky Guerrero, any Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder, and Chavo Guerrero and La Familia, along with Bam Neely. Didn't want to see any of that. Just want to see a good, clean match between both of these guys. And basically, they started going out of the ring. And Undertaker, and then they kept going back and forth, and Undertaker got in the ring before the count of 10, and then Vicky, and he wins the match, and he wins the vacated World Heavyweight Championship. Then Vicky Guerrero comes out and says, "Undertaker, you can't win by count, it must be by pinfall or submission," so the title was still vacated. Undertaker has not won the World Heavyweight Championship yet. And now, main event time, steel cage match for the WWE Championship. Triple H, on the cover, versus Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. I wonder if he didn't still have this gimmick. Well, he still had that old theme song, "Burning in My Light," something like that. I'm probably so off key right now, it's ridiculous. And this is a pretty good match. It was I think this was a well paced match. It wasn't as good as their matches in 2004. Triple H and Randy Orton had a lot better matches, especially the one at Royal Rumble 2005. It was better than the steel cage match. I mean, I think they were overdoing it. Their one night stand, last man standing match was better, and the one they had at No Mercy 2007 was better. So anyway, it was an okay match. Triple H wound up winning. But yeah, basically that's pretty much it. if you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like. But I'm not going to tell you what to do, of course. And please leave something in the comment section below, like if you'd like this video, what do I need to do better, what do I need to do wrong. Send me some requests. What am I doing wrong? Send me some requests in that you want to see, or just tell me what's on your mind. I don't even care what you need to comment down below. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. But of course, you know my mind. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So yeah, pretty much it. CB146 or Codebreaker146 is out. Thank you. Peace.